Hello, welcome to the Psychology of Good and Evil. Today we're going to delve into the topic of the moral self. Philosophers interested in personal identity across time have asked, what kind of continuity is required for a person to qualify as the same person over time? Here's a set of 4 sisters who were photographed over 40 years by the photographer Nick Nixon. So this is the exact same set of individuals in 1976, then 1981, then 1990, 2002, 2010, and 2017. How do these women retain a sense of themselves or determine who am I as the years pass? What keeps each of them the same woman as time goes on? It's commonly theorized in philosophy that continuous memory links are what secure diachronic personal identity, or a sense of self over time. My collection of memories going back to those different years is me. My personal identity is determined when I think about things like what I remember in different years. Other theories propose that it's most important to personal identity how the different episodes in our lives are strung together, the linear narrative we make out of our memories. In this case, diachronic identity is secured by continuous narrative. My personally meaningful story is what makes me me. This meaningful narrative defines my sense of self. Others put forth more individualistic accounts of personal identity. Personal identity is what I choose. I am what I choose to do, my decisions, not what I was forced to experience or what just happened to me, even if those things become crucial to my story or my memories. These are agency accounts, and they say that diachronic identity is secured by making choices, by my ability to be the one sole author of my life. The theory that Prince and Nichols bring in posits that personal identity is in fact commonly construed on another facet, people's moral values. They claim that diachronic identity is secured by the stability of moral values over time. I stay the same person as I advance through life because my values don't change. So I'm me because I value, for example, my family, the planet, honesty, loyalty, compassion for the weak, morally relevant valuing. And this is an inherently social theory as opposed to the individualistic perspectives that concern personal memories, your personal storyline, your narrative, and personal agency. Moral values determine how we treat each other and relate to other people. So they're tangled up in social attitudes and behavior, which makes a theory of personal identity based on moral values an inherently social theory. These philosophers argue that morality, moral change, matters more than memory, agency, and the coherence of your narrative for how people individuate persons and track their identities over time. But all of these theories might seem to be relevant to how we understand who we are in some circumstances, you might think. How can we investigate whether it's really our values that define who we are? How can we test this?